For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696.
So we gotta stop, we can't stop.
for all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696.
Turn this feather banner side on. Turn this feather banner side on so you can pick it up on the camera. This feather banner side on so you can pick it up on the camera.
Please.
Please. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, boy, go over. Finally,
How I realized I was getting close to seeing the
man
doing here, right? Hey, I know this man is a basketball man.
Listen, I don't sit down over here, boy. Yeah.
You know, listen, this is what you do.
But I know
He's not playing basketball in his zone. Okay, no,
yeah, listen.
Good evening and welcome to the second match in the opening day of the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth League, the Under-20 tournament. We have Point Lago up against Deportivo. First, we want to apologize for no audio in the first game. We had a bit of should we say technical difficulties. That game was between the team from Penn, that's the Erin Ballers. They went down 5-0 versus the guys from Guapo, the Guapo Uprising team. Guapo sporting a number of national players in terms of the under-20 division, and they went on to win 5-0. Well, it's now the chance of Port Lago and Deportivo as they match swords. They're just getting ready. That smoke representing a barbecue that's just as they prepare some food here in the stadium. It's not confetti or fireworks, But the teams are about to be led on to the pitch. So before they go out, I'll give you the starting lineups. For Deportivo, we have number 3, Cornelius Hanaway. So Cornelius Hanaway, he'll be sporting number 3 jersey. The number 11 is going to be Ronel Tyrone Balikaram Singh. The number 12 is Joel Gishard. So Joel Gishard sporting the number 11 jersey. Dave Floyd, he is a goalkeeper and he'll be in goal. He's sporting number 22 jersey. We also have Tariq Abraham, number 24. Israel Gabriel, number 15. Chrissy Seals, he'll be sporting number 22 jersey. The number 21 is going to be Malachi Critchlow. Number 2, Jaheim Phillip. Number 17, Jalen Jones. And rounding off the starting lineups, the number 10, Ruben Phillip. Well, for the Point Lagore team, we have the starting lineups for you. We have sporting number 19 jersey is Josiah Bishop. Kiel Lawrence will be sporting number 24 jersey. Jamali Koban is sporting number 7 jersey. And Akil Vespri. Akil Vespri, Point Lagore. He'll be sporting number 10 jersey. Watch out for that one. Also on the Point Lagore team, we have Johan Romano. Number 21, Jamal Siprasad. Number 13, Jordan Bernard. In goal, we have Malik Haynes. Number 3 is Kamali Abedin. Number 14, Isaiah Vespri. And rounding up the starting lineups, we got the number 23, Joshua Bernard. So this one promises to be a cracker as the two teams make their way out onto the starting pitch. The Point Lagore team, they are going to be in the maroon, or should we call it purple, the purple and black. And because of the closeness of the colors, we have the Deportivo team. They are going to be in, should we call it, a bit of a fluorescent orange over their black jerseys. I think that's going to provide a bit of a challenge for us commentators to get the names correct, but we're going to make a match of it as the teams just get their last minute instructions from the team on the pitch. That's the refereeing team. Yes, the RBC West Penn Community League, it kicked off today in Point. Of course, they say South, the heart of football. Us in the North, we like to say that was yesteryear. But when you talk about the names that have graced these parts, the list goes very long and very strong. So, Deportivo, they'll be in orange. In fact, Deportivo team, they'll be in purple, and it's the Point Lagore team that is going to be sporting. So it's Point Lagore who's going to be in the black. Point Lagore. Point Lagore will be in the orange, and Deportivo. Yeah, Deportivo. Still to get the colors quite correct. Deportivo, they'll be. And that's the kickoff. So they begin to knock the ball around here, maintaining good possession. Nice passing triangles as they bounce the ball around. But it's given away cheaply here. And Deportivo, they're able to come forward. Remember, some interesting names here. Of course, when you see a name such as Akil Vespri, he would have had a short stint in Jamaica, in the Jamaica Premiership League. And he has an interesting story. In fact, the last under 20 friendly that was played between Trinidad and Jamaica, he was a late call-up In fact, because he was in Jamaica, and guess what? He came on and Gundy decided that's him on the ball. As he strides forward, trying to thread the needle, it's still gotten through, but then it's broken up. And the Point Lagore team able to gain possession as they look for movement. They've been quite patient thus far. Let's give him away. The referee says foul and infringement has taken place. So it's going to be a free kick. They begin to set up. It's a bit far for a direct shot at goal, but we've seen stranger things. Instead they decide to bring it around the back. Nice patient build up, the ball played through. Good defensive clearance. And Point Lagore able to pick up with some space and time. That's some good skill, and the ball threaded through. We're coming across at the back and clearing things out. Doing some nice defensive duties there. At the back was so yes, Deportivo, they are in orange in fact. Ball thrown into the area, headed clear, just headed clear, and they'll get another chance to put it into the area. But winning out that battle, and then he gives it away cheaply. Ball played across. A back heel that went wrong, or should I say went right, fell nicely to the attacking player. A bit of a challenge identifying these players without numbers to call. And just giving that ball back cheaply there. The Point Lagore player. That's the number 23, Bernard. And they're quite happy to play this one forward. Ball played through. Good defensive duties there by the defender. And then that ball is played out wider. Picked up as they try to come forward. But they just lose out. A strong challenge, taking no prisoners. It's going to be a trim. Deportivo normally go deep in new tournaments. Very good side. There that ball given away. And they're just able to compose things here. The Point Lagore team looking for a call, none coming from the referee. But then they win things back here as here come Deportivo, and the first corner of the game is conceded here. As the ball goes out for a corner, so it's going to be a corner. This corner is going to be taken with the right boot. It's going to be curling in. The big guys from the back, they stride forward. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the RBC West Penn Champions League Under 20 tournament. It's a nationwide tournament. Hats off to RBC and West Penn for this partnership in creating what has become one of the best tournaments, youth tournaments in the country. Ball played out wider. Is he onside? The answer is no. The referee assistant on the near side has put up the flag, so it's gonna be free kick. Quickly taken. Point trying to build that ball through the middle areas. He's looking for movement, and that's played through. This is going to be very dangerous. Is he onside? The flag has stayed down. Akil Vespri one-on-one with anyone is dangerous. But he's able to send him back. Good work by the defense. There's a good touch there by the stopper. Just able to head it clear. So it's going to be a corner. Enter in action in this one as both teams try to get the breakthrough early in this one. Remember, it's the RBC West Penn Champions League. It's an under-20 competition. The fans, they've come out. We have in the stands national captain Obi David. Point resident is home as they get ready for a World Cup qualifier against Grenada on the 5th. And the ball had gone out of possession. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Deportivo team. Ball played through, nice turn there as they're able to come forward. He's lost out. The referee says legally. And then they're able to regain a possession as both teams fighting to really gain the early advantage. And here comes Deportivo. Ball trying to goes all the way over, but then they're able to come and claim, able to pass it forward. Point Lago. So a bit of backs and forwards from these two teams. No team yet to really set the advantage. And this ball is played through. Are they onside? No, the flag has gone up on the near side. So the high lines as well as the late balls have combined for a number of the players gesturing into offside positions. Point to go. Trying to play it out from the back. Instead it goes out of play. It's going to be a throwing for the Deportivo team. Of course, the two teams in similar colors. One would have been black and one would have been purple. The referees in their discretion deeming that the two uniforms were too close for both teams to play with. It's a commentator's nightmare, but of course the safety of the players and the integrity of the game is more important. You'll find that's a new term that I've been using. My director just brought it to my attention, and I liked it because it's so well. So my director, tournament director, Mr. Shulan Hartley, always speaks about the integrity of the game. So I think the integrity of the game is more important than the comfort of the commentator in this case. But this is a beautiful ball through. Oh, just unable to get his foot onto it. Long ago we would say mash the tail, mash the tail. But here comes Vespri. He's one-on-one, trying to be too cheeky. And the ball able to clear out. And Deportivo. Well, these two teams from more or less southern Trinidad, or the Deportivo team, more central. So shortly we will have some coaches from the first game to come and have an interview. Remember, this is the RBC West Penn tournament. A beautiful partnership that has blossomed over the last 9 or so years, where RBC have come on board in a real positive fashion. You know, and that is what you want from corporate Trinidad. Again, seeing a bit of so here comes a Point Lago. Is it in the area? Just shots wide. He had better options to pass the ball, but he tried to be hero. Instead it came out to be 0, and the scores remain at 0. Both teams at 0-0. So it's Deportivo who's going to have a goal kick. And one of the things I like really about this tournament, when you see the youngsters, they're not going to dump the ball long. They're going to try to pass the ball out from the back. It's good habits. It's developmental football, competitive development. You know, sometimes people mistake competition and think it's not about development, but you only develop when you're being competitive. At least that's my take on things. Because you can train all day, all night, and then when you're tested, as the book that Mother Pierre believed in says, you've been weighed, you've been tried, you've been tested, and you've been found wanting. As this player here goes on a mazy run, just losing out though, trying to do a bit too much, really. And here come Deportivo. Yes, he's able to control it. He looks up, he has about 3 in the area. That's a good curling ball, but good defensive header. So it's going to be a corner. The second corner for this Deportivo team. Both teams doing quite well thus far. It's been a balanced game. They finally settled, and they're looking quite well. Ball floated in. As unable to get his foot on the end of it there. As the young fans continue to fill the stands here at the Mahika Oval. A pretty decent turnout. And if you're anywhere in the area, this is the place to be. The Mahika Oval on this holiday. And we want to wish the two communities that are sharing this holiday here today, that's the Catholic community, of course the holiday being Corpus Christi, and Arrival Day, the Indian Arrival Day as well. So two sets of teams, and I'm so into the football I'm saying teams, and two different sets of people. One religious, that's a Corpus Christi holiday, and the other more ethnic. That's a good throwing, something from their training pitch. So we want to wish both communities best wishes as we continue to push the cosmopolitanness of Trinidad and Tobago, where, as our national anthem says, here every creed and race finds an equal place, and only then will God bless our nation. So greetings to both communities as we continue to have good action here out on the pitch in the opening day of the RBC West Penn Community League Champions League. Community Champions League. Gotten it all tied up. Thanks for the correction there. At least someone is paying attention to what I'm saying. Yeah. Yes, and I'm getting it in a DJ voice. Should I say a commentator's voice? A bit of a mistake here. And then finally it's cleared away. So it's the RBC Island-wide Champions Community League. Community Champions League, I finally got it right. As this time, he's brought down the referee assistant has raised his flag, so he's going to have to point in a spot. It was a call made by the referee assistant on the far side, Mr. Cohen Conley, with the call. So he made the call and gifted the point team a penalty. And I think we're going to expect no one else to take this one than I think Akil Vespre. But it's not. But he's not the person who has held on to the ball. It seems like it's going to be Joshua Bernard who's held on to the ball. But it's not Joshua Bernard. So number 19. That's Bishop. So Bishop. So Joshua Bishop. Oh, he's banged his home. So Bishop gets it past Floyd. And Point Labor, they've taken the lead in this one. They lead 1-0. A penalty called by this man, although it was the referee who made the final decision. Cohen Conley, as the referee assistant number 2 this time, made the call. The referee stood by it. No, I get it. The goal? Yeah. So here comes Deportivo. Oh, he just bars off the ball. Ball played out. This ball is played early. Bishop in a foot race, but Floyd comes and he claims nicely. And you see this Deportivo team, they're looking to build the ball from the back. So they're always bouncing the ball short. That can be a blessing and a curse. It's a nice skill though. Not afraid to knock the ball around. And it's given away cheaply. The referee calling for the infringement belatedly. So it's going to be point leg out ball. The Deportivo team continues the battle here. Ball played across, headed up into the air. A bit of a handle ball. Referee blowing for it. So it's gonna be a free kick in a very interesting area here. Remember, you're watching the RBC West Penn Champions Community Youth League. Island-wide Community Youth. The Island-wide Community Champions League. Island-wide Community Champions League. The Deportivo team look to shoot from distance. Oh, it's an awful shot.
ICCL. Island-wide Community.
The Island-wide Community Champions Youth League. A bit long and lengthy, a bit wordy there. But the two important factors we must remember: RBC and West Penn coming together to form an Island-wide Community League. So a bit of some nice skill. This Deportivo team have definitely impressed me with the skill level. And experienced coaches will tell me what they're on, what they're doing. And I will tell them they won't be done for long, because this Deportivo team definitely has what it takes to at least get back a goal in this one and even go up. So it's going to be a corner. The big guys from the back, they've come forward and loaded the area. I've been accused of missing a penalty, so let me not miss this corner here. Ball floated across. Still not cleared. Goes only as far as a Deportivo player. But here comes the Tobago team. Ball played into the space. He's up 1-on-1. He's on one with the other. And a shot! Oh! Brilliant save by the keeper! But one point to slow home. I think it's Vespri. Yes, none other but Akil Vespri, who slots home the rebound. So we've been talking about him all before the game. And up he pops. This time, more luck than skill. He was the man on the spot and able to slot it home and point the goal. And then for his celebration, he gets a yellow. So Vespri doubles things up. Just when I was saying that the Deportivo team would not be down for long, well, they find themselves, if one goal was a hill, now they're in a deep valley here. It's going to be a mountain to climb for them as they find themselves down 2-0. And here they come again. It was his shot that created the rebound. That's Kwabam. Shemali Kuham. Strong challenge. The referee just yards away. The player was looking for a call. And some of the Deportivo players, they're in the ears of the referee. They have been showing some skill, but not using the skill in the correct areas. As Kuham goes down, it's gonna be a free kick. So early action here in this the second game of a doubleheader in the opening night of the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Champions Youth League. The ball floated into the area. Goshaw! The keeper does well. Comes and claims strongly. That's goalkeeper Floyd. He's already had to pick up the ball twice from his goal. Comes this ball long. Trying to ease some pressure. His team has found themselves under pressure both on the scorecard and in terms of the balance of play. Ball kept in play. The Deportivo team able to win out. Ball played through. There's a bit. Oh, it's gone through. It's a beautiful ball. He's 1-on-1. And the keeper almost making a boo-boo of it. At the last minute. Well, in fact, the ball went off of the post. I thought he got to it at least. They played forward. Bishop. And here, player putting on his big screen, movie tongue screen. And here comes shot! Just wide. Just pulling wide. Well, not far from me, I have the very coordinator, vice president of the West Penn Center for Sport and Culture, and the tournament director for the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth Champions League. So I want to welcome Mr. Hartley. Good afternoon, Mr. Hartley.
Good afternoon, Mr. Gompe.
So, Mr. Hartley, the league has started this year. What are your expectations this season?
Well, we do expect to see some dynamic, exciting football because we're seeing a group of young players very skillful and they're using their cabeza, or the brains, playing the game. So this is what we expect to see, more exciting football this season.
Well, it's been a very good opening here at the Point Fortin the Point Fortin venue in the Mahika Oval. The second year that we've opened at the Point Fortin Mahika Oval venue. Your thoughts about this evening's proceedings?
It's very encouraging because we've seen a lot of the youths, coming out to be part of this community experience. And this is what West Penn RBC League is about. It's all about getting the youths involved in these positive activities, staying away from the negativity that prevails over society at this time. So it's something that we really appreciate, and we're looking forward to seeing this in all the other communities in which the games are being played.
Well, RBC, that long-standing relationship, we know that life is about relationships, and RBC have been with us with the West Penn League from a long while, going on 9 years now. That relationship, how valuable has it been for you?
Well, this relationship has been very valuable because it has allowed us the opportunity to run this league, right? Covering all or most of the expenses that we need to. So we are bringing this tournament to the public, encouraging the youth to participate, all because of the sponsorship of RBC.
Well, the rain has joined us as the Deportivo player. He's able to just trot off there, as we want to thank the tournament director for his comments. And of course, he quickly highlights the valuable partnership between West Penn and RBC, and as they look to continue to strengthen that partnership. The rain has come down, but the action on the field has continued, and here comes Point Lago looking to get forward. Vespri running into a player, but he's a very strong young man. Oh, he's been brought down and he's in the area. Oh, is he outside the area? He's just outside the area, and the player gets his card, and then he has to pull up his bib for the referee to get his number. Not best practice, but of course, when you're dealing with community leagues, and especially youth community leagues, sometimes the clashes of colors just needs to be dealt with. So it's going to be a free kick in a very telling position here. Remember, if you're just joining us, Point Lago, they lead 2 goals to the ball is across. Fans have opened. The fans, they have to go to higher ground. The Point Lago team have been playing on the front foot. They've dominated possession. And here they come again. A ball played through. Can he keep it in play? He does. Just flicking it back. And there's a first time ball across, but easily handled by goalkeeper Floyd. He's come and claimed. And then he tries to restart things. He's able to keep it in play, but the defender has come back and has done enough. Good turn. Finds Bishop. Bishop, the scorer of the penalty. Group on the scoring. Bishop, he had about 4 orange jerseys around him. As the ball just comes out of play. So we have the coach of the
some of the coaches and them up there, they want to come and mingle with them too. Alright, great. Yeah, inside and out. Yeah.
We have one of the coaches from the defeated team today. That's the Erin Border Ballers. I think I got it right. So Joseph. Yeah, he's just transitioning. Joseph Mitchell is I'm correct. Yeah. Joseph Mitchell just transitioning from his playing days into the coaching. Good evening, Joseph.
Good afternoon to the folks that taking the broadcast from West Penn, right, and 360, as I know.
Well, it's not 360 this evening, but Wave TV. But yes, good afternoon. As we have a infringement there. Your team not getting off to the best of starts.
Well, yes, that's true, right? We was running second to the ball today, right, which is only to improve, only improvement to come from Aryan ballers.
Of course, you're young in your coaching career in terms of being in competition coaching at this level. What do you look to gain from this season here in the West Penn?
Well, I look to gain better performance from my team, right? Are very eager to lift the community at Aryan, right? And to lift the community around, to produce better players for Trinidad and Tobago in the future.
Yes, of course, we see one of the sons of the soil, in fact a couple of them. Well, we have Paul, who plays with Mova Caledonia. We also had the national captain, Obi David. He also played for Mova Caledonia at a point, and you'll see that they will have had to go to Tongue to be exposed. So what you're doing here, I think it speaks volumes. It is something close to my heart. When I came here and I saw the players, I said, where there's a underrepresented community, there's Cali. But I want to know that Aryan, it's good to know that Aryan is doing something and starting from the ground up, the youths go up.
Yeah, well, Aryan really has, is a base of players from as far as Superior to Aryan to Buenos Aires, okay, and is to make sure that the youths have something to come to on a daily basis and take the mind off. We know the negativity, I wouldn't disperse of it, but we know how it is, right? And we know the zone we're in is very close to the beach, so we know what has happened, right? So that is my take, and I just trying to uplift these youths to become better players for Trinidad and Tobago.
I really it's starting to make me get teared up here, because we recently had the Christmas list. Everybody talks about the Christmas list at this point, Mr. Christopher Hughes, and he going around highlighting the negativity. But I want to really stand up and say that you've come out and you've tried to highlight the positivity that there's good in our underserved communities, whether they are southern, northern, or anywhere, and the same way the Christmas list, cause a reaction by the people in power. I hope that the work that you do in Aryan, cause a reaction in another way.
Well, I hope the same thing too, right? But as I say, my goal and objective, right? Who really don't know my background, right? My dad also play for Trinidad and Tobago, which his name is Mr. Peter Mitchell. He represents the 1973 team, right? At CONCACAF level and at World Cup level, right? There had a misunderstanding with, at that point in time, with referees, right? Was rubbed going to a World Cup. So I have a strong history in wanting to see Trinidad do well at the highest level.
Yes, Mr. Joseph Mitchell. Well, you didn't get off to the best of starts, but I'm sure that your hard work will be rewarded, and I want to wish you well, as you go along in this competition, the RBC West Penn tournament here in the southwest zone. Okay, so good night.
I want to wish every team that taken part in the RBC West Penn a good luck going forward, north, south, east, central, west. Everybody, I want to wish them a good showing and continue doing the good work that the coaches doing for these youths in our community.
Okay, thanks very much and blessings, sir.
didn't do it. He showed us the bench. That's the way before. Right? But sorry for that, right? Sorry for that. Right? Sorry for that. Right? Well, that's 98, but yeah, thanks,
Yeah, well, you heard it there. That was Mr. Joseph Mitchell, you know, as he continued to promote goodness. Of course, you hear him talking about 360. Well, we are the family of 360 as well. You know, it's all one family as we, the Mahika over, a beautiful facility, but there were just some design difficulties. The roof being one of them. There's also dressing room difficulty. A beautiful stadium like this without 4 proper dressing rooms, you know. But of course, the people of Point Fortin, they clamored and they waited long to have this stadium facility rebuilt. So it's finally rebuilt, and as they say, better late than never. Yes, it's a beautiful shot. It's into the back of the net. What a goal! It's a wonder strike here. A blast from about 30 yards. And any player would be proud. What a goal! A wonder strike to pull one back for his team. It looked like the Deportivo team was out of it. But my goodness me, from just about 30 yards out, he went up over the wall. The keeper was on spot, but he had no chance. It banged off of him, up into the crossbar, off his back and into the back of the net. And it's Point Lagor to Deportivo. They've pulled one back. Game on here in the RBC West Penn Community Champions Youth League. Yes, he'll have to be careful. That's Vespri. He's already picked up a yellow card for his celebration, so he doesn't have much leeway. Of course, when the weather changes, football players like to leave their feet a little bit more often. You got to get his timing correctly, otherwise his timing will be sent to the bathroom. But it's going to be another free kick here for the Deportivo team as they seem to be getting into this one. They have their teeth between the bits. And it's headed clear. It's aimed at Bishop. A shot from distance. Well, that goal has signaled two things. That just what a fan not far from me had said from the beginning, that the keeper seems to be a suspect. That's one. And two, of course, the changing of the conditions always makes it difficult for keepers. It's good when it's wet, and it's good when it's dry, but just when it's raining, you have difficulties. Bishop in the goal area! And they're not using the experienced Bishop. Had he just held back a slight second, he definitely would have baited the player into a false challenge. As we try to secure the equipment. The fans continue to pack in here. Of course, the rain would have caused a lot of them to be displaced as they seek. The rain would have caused them to be displaced. Yeah. So they can just walk one flight down and then they can walk back a flight up. So they have the instructions on commentary. Remember, you're watching the RBC West Penn Community Youth League. One of the goal scorers for the Point Lagor. And he would have just straight in an offside position. That's Bishop. Ball floated forward, chested up. Infringement just would have taken place. So the rain have gone away. And as the ball is banged upfield. Thomas Lawrence. It's a beautiful ball through. Can he keep it in play? The defender comes and plays big. Nice defensive work. The ball goes out of play. It's gonna be throw-in for the Deportivo team. So just as I had said, that this Deportivo team is not down and out, but they'll have to definitely settle down a bit. March in the back. They'll play it over the top. Strong challenge, no call by the referee. In fact, he was saying to play the advantage, but then he stopped and revised his decision, giving the free kick there. Vespri, who went down under the challenge. You have to be careful, obviously, the Vespri that I'm talking about, Akil Vespri. There's two Vespris on this team, Isaiah and Akil. Ball through to the played out wider and then just screened out. Played there by Vespri. That's Akil Vespri. She decides to go back to Sipasad. Sipasad looking for movement. And then he closes one. Bishop, is he onside? He is. Oh my goodness, he should have done a whole lot better. That was Cobon. The ball was played over the top, but the referee assistant flag stayed down. It was a bit surprising. And Deportivo, they'll build this ball from the back and play forward. Strong clearance. Crispy always loves a one-on-one. And he's fouled. I thought with his bit of foreign experience, Crispy would not like to, loves to take on. And he has to be careful where he's taking on. So he got some knocks here, and those knocks are more in the defensive area than the offensive area. So I don't think there's any value in that. Ball floated over. Get it clear. Bishop with a shot. And that's the halftime whistle. So what the half in this one? It's Point Lagar who leads 2-1 versus Deportivo. This game started off quite excitingly, and it was from the spot. Bishop puts his team up, and then not long after, it was this man, Akil Vespri, who doubled the advantage for his team, but then a wonder strike by Deportivo from just about 30 yards brought them back into the game. So what the hell?
For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696. For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events, and much more. Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696.
Welcome back to action here in the RBC West Penn Island-wide Youth Community League as we get ready for second half action. Well, as we get ready for the under-20 youths to make their way in the distinguished company of our national captain over here, take national caps. Yeah, Aubrey David. I like to say I was there when he was a youngster, but I heard the guys around here, he's at home. And there were guys who would have known him as a youngster, but it's good to see that he's back. Trinidad and Tobago gets ready to play Grenada. They begin their World Cup campaign. What a World Cup campaign this promises to be. With our best chance. Good afternoon, Aubrey.
Good evening, good evening. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to see the youths and them showcase the talent.
Well, of course, I was just going to get to that. How important for you think that these youth leagues are in development of players?
Yeah, I think it's very important. At this age, you need the exposure, you need the experience, you need to continue playing. So I think at this time, you could see, well, they're starting to grow and starting to come into themselves. So I think these tournaments are very good for them in order to get exposure and continue to grow as young players.
Well, of course, it's in your community. You know, how good I always remember I used to ask Jamal, how these young guys, because I think it was about 2 of you all at that time, used to come from Point every day, 6:30 to start 7. And how important is it to have a football in your community though?
No, it's very good. It's very good. First and foremost, it's good to be home to a couple of days. It's been a long while. I haven't been in my hometown. Last time that I came here just for national team duty, and then I have to head back. So it's good to actually come and spend time in the community and come to see the future of the country and future players that are going to be professionals. So it's good to be here, and it's also good for them to, as I said, to have this type of development and this type of opportunity to showcase their talent. So I'm just here to enjoy, and I'm enjoying what I see so far.
Well, we talk about what's taking place on the pitch, but what about what's taking place in the stands? I was quite impressed with the number of youngsters that have come to support. You know, you normally get this kind of support only for intercol games in Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm being kind of harsh, but I think that's the reality. So it was good to see a number of youngsters in the stand.
No, I think everybody seeing that as youngsters playing, everyone have their friends from school, and they invite them and let them know that they're coming out. And it's good to see that we actually have numbers, and it's good to see that they are so passionate, and the passion is coming back to Point Fortin football, because we know there's a lot of talent, so we just need the support. And it's good to see that even young people and old people coming out in attendance. So it's good for the football.
Well, we have RBC on board. It's the RBC West Penn corporate TNT getting back into football. Well, sport in particular, but I think football in general. How important do you think that is?
I think it's super important. It's super important. Everybody knows that it augurs well for football when the private sectors get involved, give the extra boost, give the extra motivation. And I think in that case, obviously, as we're in a World Cup campaign, I think it augurs well for everybody, and we can continue to push to help football get back to where it once was in Trinidad and Tobago. So I think it's very important for the private sector, and I'd just like to tell them thanks for coming on board, and we'd love the continued support.
Well, before you leave though, any words for the fans as you get ready to get things pumping in the World Cup qualifiers?
No, basically just like them to come out, like the fans to come out in the red, white and black, and let's try to fill the Hazy Crawford Stadium. As a youngster, I went to some World Cup qualifiers and I saw a full stadium, and it was amazing. So I would like to see that same support, and it's a very important campaign for us as we start. So I would just like to tell them to rally behind the team, and we will appreciate each and everyone that come out to support.
Okay, well, Aubrey, thanks very much. We'll allow you to go back. I saw you with your family, so I want to spend some family time, and thanks for coming out and really supporting here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, that was Aubrey David, national captain. As really, we always want to say thank you and pay respect where respect is due. As I always say, I was telling the coordinator here that I know this boy before you, but he says he's known him from a youngster. But when he was at Cali, I always used to tell Jamal, how them boys coming on here? 6:30 to start 7, you know, and it was 2 of them. I can't remember the next player that used to come down. Well, now we have Paul. You know, we have Paul with us at Caledonia. And again, these fellas put out so it's good to see that there's football in the community so we can get a next generation. As we talk about the next generation, we have the coach of the winning team. By goodness me, I have to apologize. My goodness me, World Cup star, you know, and he gets me in a different tone of voice here. As I remember, 2001, you know, 2001, the World Cup was held in Trinidad and Tobago, and one of the players, he would have played alongside men as Marvin Phillip. He'd also play alongside men as Kenwin Jones. Have I gotten that right? Yeah. And he was definitely a star. He's no longer young, youthful. He's youthful, but not the same guy I remembered, you know. I want to say good night, Nkosi Blackman. Good night.
Good night.
Your career and football, what football really has meant for you. You know, you wouldn't have played at the level that you would expect it to, you know. But looking at, you know, all I can remember is that star, you know. But football, the importance of it for you.
Well, working hard and doing the best I could do. Because I remember I used to get up 2 o'clock in the morning, Monday to Sunday, and run to the beach and back, and then go to school during the week, normal, every day. Work hard, discipline.
You're seeing youths here, another generation, probably 2 generations after you, because 2001 is a long time away. A number of these would not have been born at that time. How important do you think that young youth leagues are for the development of players?
Well, honestly speaking, that is what we need right now to really grow the football. So I just spend a lot of time working with under 14, under 16, and this under 20 league here. I just work with them and all too. But I spend more time with the kids.
So, your words though to youngsters, you would have come from the southern land. Of course, a number of players, and it's something that we always talk about. And as I just talked to the national captain, I always wonder how these guys come from so far, to train. It's a journey for you all just to even get a national training. What would you have for the youngsters, for them to keep the dream alive?
Well, just work hard and do the best you can do. Make yourself happy. Because from my experience, I tell you, when I get called national team, it was far. I used to wake up extra early just to reach up there. This asked me to live in town because I reach up there early. Just so I can relax myself up there eye first, so I set the pace for what's going on around me.
And Kosi, I want to really thank you for staying in the football and for your words. You guys don't understand, because I was a big man already. I was done teaching. My national career had been over when you started to play. And that team, I always remember you as a youngster really coming on and showing awesome potential. And I want you to continue to do what you're doing and really build the next generation of football players in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, yeah, I'll try my utmost best. You understand? I'll do the best I can do. Talk to the parents, make sure everything is okay with them. So when I come out, always ask them every afternoon, how are you all? Everybody okay? Everybody eat? They come out like today. We are training this morning. I tell them, I say, okay, on. Why all they have me reacting that way is how all they move, all the discipline, the way all they moving, you understand? Work hard, when I come out here, play after. Come out and train hard, work hard, play after with each other, not while training going on. Let's get the work we need to do.
Okay, and Kosi, thanks very much, and wishing you all the best going forward.
Thank you very much again. Love and respect. Have a blessed one.
Yeah, you heard the words there from a local legend in terms of football. He would have scored in our World Cup for Trinidad and Tobago, and someone that you are really glad that they are wrong the football still. Remember the words. Let's work hard first, and then we can play. So, the two teams on the pitch, they are working hard as they try to get a result. If you're just joining us, it's Point Lago. They're up against Deportivo. Deportivo, they find themselves down 2-1. Point Lago, they lead 2-1. Their goals coming off the boot of Bishop, as well as the talented Akil Vespri. But the goal of the match belongs thus far to the Deportivo player, who got a wonder strike from just about 30 yards. As a change of kit has occurred, the Deportivo team, they're now in a change of kit. And coming with a beautiful run here. Come on. He finds Bishop. Bishop with a bit of an over push, and the defender is able to come and win. But then he would have been a bit too enthusiastic and fouling the player. So if you're just joining us, let me see if I can get it right. My tournament director is not far away. It's the RPC West Penn Island-wide Community Champions Youth League. Well, I've gotten it right. Full marks to me. The youths on the pitch, though, they will be looking to get full points here. Remember earlier on, Guapo Uprising, they cruised past the Erin Border Ballers, 5-0. So both teams would not want to drop any points. Yeah, remember in this league, they're normally in the different zones, 6 teams in each zone. The top 2 of from each zone, the 8 zones, they proceed to round of 16, sorry. In that round of 16, you play home and away. Then it's quarters, semis, and the big finals. Well, most other zones, they kick off on Sunday the 2nd. So you can find your way to community grounds near you. For the Northwest, we kick off at St. Anthony's College. Yeah, St. Anthony's College. We've got a number of interesting. He's good. It's a red card. Let's look at the color. I don't think my eyes is so bad. Well, he's giving me my yellow. And he's calling back. And he's going to get his second one. And he gets the red. So he's been sent off. So Deportivo find themselves down to 10 men. They're down by 1 goal. 2 goals to 1. And now they find themselves down to 10 men. Yeah, this is what's so hard, because you're gonna miss this one and miss the other one as well. That ball is cleared out and it goes out. It's gonna be a throw-in. Ball played through. Tackle. He's able to win out. Deportivo, they're able to clear their lines. So when he goes out for a throw-in, point will go. They're leading 2 goals to 1 with a man advantage as well. It's not been the most comfortable of leads. Strong challenge. Headed back by Bishop. So the thrones of Boise. The football here being played. Ball played over the top. That ball just cleared out. So it's going to go out there. Throw it. There's an infringement. Point will go with a free kick. Well, we've also got good news. As even the master, when he was on earth and it was his time to leave, he had a supper. They call it the Last Supper. So the importance of eating was given even at that time. And here at the Mahika Over, we have a meal this evening, fit for king. It was prepared by Candice Caterers. I'll try to get the full name, but it's Candice Caterers, and it was excellent. We totally enjoyed it. We want to thank her for it, and of course, if you're in the southern part of the country or any part of the country, I think it's worth the drive. But if you're in Point Fortin area, you can check her out, Candice Caterers, for all your catering needs. A splendid mix of dishes, well cooked, savory, and delivered on time. Strong tackle. Ball just goes out of play. It's Deportivo's ball. Strong challenge. Ball falls nicely. As the point of our team in possession, Deportivo playing the ball through. Ball just played out. It's going to be a throw-in. Deportivo team. Some substitution about to be made. The players in no hurry to come off. It's going to be a throw-in. Deportivo. Played out. Played wider. That's a good take there by Cobalt. Yeah. No. Purple. Yeah. Yeah. Point Lagar lead. Playing 2-1. As the ball is dumped upfield. Good defensive header. Ball play through. That's a good turn. Shot from distance. Just flashing wide. Played back, but able to win out here is the Deportivo team. Ball going out of play. Distracted here as the ball is played up. The ball just played out. So we're maintaining good possession here. As you can play it on. And he's gestured into an offside position. So it's going to be a free kick for the Deportivo team. That ball is aimed at Cobon. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Looking for support. And then that ball just cleared out. It's going to be a throw-in.
But you go think. But is that there? Don't wait on that. Yeah, the white and stick it in the ground. Otherwise I go follow my shoe. Yeah.
So it's going to be a goal kick here. Again, more substitutions being made. This time it's Deportivo who tries to change things up. As they continue to press Point Lagorde lead 2-1. Remember, you're watching. There's a shot from distance, but straight into the hands of the keeper. That's Akil Vespri there with the shot. And there's a infringement. Played forward. So remember, it's the RBC Island-wide Community Youth League. Can you keep it in play? You can. The whole ball has to come out. The official saying that the ball would have run out of play. Ball played forward. So they run out. So it runs out. It's going to go down there. It's going to be a free kick. Going to field. Just patch off the ball. So this thing just coming out of this game. The Deportivo team, they're down to 10 men. The Point Lagos team, they're just like a heavyweight boxer, looking to get a knockout punch in this one. That's a beautiful one too. Can he get the ball into the area? Ball across! Good defensive work there. And come on! Tobago with the finish! So just when we were thinking that this one had been lulled to sleep, here comes the knockout punch. The ball was played across as Point Lagos celebrates its Jamali Kobon. Beautiful finish.
See what's up? Yeah. Okay, give you the keys. That's yours too.
Anyone who went Spain, is it?
No. There you are. The one who went Spain is Gassi. Yeah. So we just talking about the players from the last game. Of course, Luke Phillip, big Luke Phillip. He went with Club Sando last season to the club championship, the Caribbean Club Championship. But Zoom, that was Garcia who went to Spain. He's also part of the team that would have won in the first game. The fans continue to fill the stands here. Beautiful fans.
There's Jones. Scored 2 tonight.
So we're just gonna invite one of the players from the first game who would have been giving the man a match. The ball just cleared out. Jones. He has scored 2 and provided an assist as his team was able to get past the baller team. Papo Uprising getting back the 5 goals to 0. So, Daniel, good afternoon. Your thoughts on your performance?
Well, I thought we could have played a little bit faster, but in overall performance, I think the team played well for our first time, and hopefully we could continue in this stride and continue to perform and outdo our last performances.
Well, you all have a very stacked side, as they say in the NBA. Your side has a lot of good quality players, but you were still able to be the man of the match for this afternoon. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's always a good feeling to dominate and be outstanding in a match, and I hope that I could continue my performance and continue to uphold the standard that I have for myself, and hopefully I could continue on this nice run.
Well, you're playing in the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Championship Youth League. How does it feel, though, to be playing in your home community with all the fans so close around?
Well, it's always a joy. It's always a joy to show the fans that football is still alive in the community and football is well, and to bring out everybody to support the game and continue supporting, and hope the support continues to grow and more of outcome. The outcome.
Before you go, any words for the fans?
Continue to come out and support West Penn RBC.
Well, I see you had some beautiful escorts, so I'll leave you to go out and enjoy your stay night. We're going back to the keeper.
What team? Point League.
So both teams have been even up now. Both teams down to 10 men. A red card being given out. Dished out while we were doing the interview with the man match of the first game. So both teams are down to 10 men. And it's going to be a game down to the wire. Remember, Point League, they lead 3-1 versus the Deportivo team. Ball played across, headed clear. Able to direct his head on goal. So as time beginning to wind down in this one, not much time left in it. Remember, you're watching the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth Champions League. Played forward. Again, with special thanks to RBC for their continued involvement in this local game, as well as the West Penn Youth League. For the cricket fans, though, ball played through as it goes into the hands of the keeper. We can't overstate the importance of corporate sponsorship in youth football, sports in general, but youth football in particular. As they come across on it, just screening the ball out. As the ball just comes out of play. This one doesn't have much time left, and before we close things off, though, we want to have a couple of words with the coach of the winning team, as one of the players have gone down on the far side. The referee has stopped his watch. While there is no action taking place, we want to welcome the coach of the winning team, the Guapo Uprising team. Good afternoon, coach.
Afternoon.
Well, you're off to a good start. You want to have a 5-goal win. Your thoughts?
It was a good game. He was in control of the game from the start. So we just want to continue on the same vein, through the competition.
Well, you've gotten off to a good start, but what is your goals for this competition for the youngsters?
Well, last season we finished, we got knocked out in the semi-finals, so this year we want to go all the way. This year we have a better team than last year, so we want to go try our best and go all the way.
Well, you're coaching an under-20 team. What are the real goals, the indicators? Of course, we anytime we put on the boots and cross the the white lines, we play to win. But what are your goals in terms of your developmental plan for the team?
Well, we at Uprising do development, right? We have an academy, so our thing is developing players. We want to push them to see how far they can go, how far they can reach in football.
Any words for young players coming up?
Well, young players coming up in the game, I just want to tell them to be disciplined. most importantly, discipline. If you're in discipline, you can't reach nowhere in football. So that is my answer.
Okay, Coach, I want to thank you for your time. As you could go along and have a good evening.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Okay, that was the coach of the winning team in tonight's opener. And there's a header. And it says brilliant save on the goal line. It's a brilliant save. I had already declared a goal. But what do I know? The keeper able to get down and hold that one back there. So Deportivo, they're coming in waves here now. It was goalkeeper Haynes with the save. But from one end of action to the other, as Deportivo, he's trying to be cheeky. A lot being allowed by the referee. As here, early ball through. Shot from the stands, straight into the arms of the goalkeeper Floyd. Yeah. So it's not much time left. Goalkeeper Floyd with the ball in his hands. No, it's substitutions being made. So Deportivo with the last cast of the die. The fans beginning to leave the stands. Leaving as well national captain Obi David as he takes a picture with the star of the first game. So it's an all-star picture there. The man of the match of the first game, Obi David, together with the national captain. So Daniel Jones and Obi David, probably this picture maybe worth £1,000 in the future. But we have two national captains there. But back to the action on the pitch, with the Deportivo team looking to pull at least one more back. And Point Ligor, though, trying to ensure that does not happen. And there's Chesterdon as they're playing. Ball played across the back. And it's a foul and infringement again. Calling for the infringement. It's been a good evening here at the opening of the RBC West Penn Island-wide Champions League 2024. It's going to be a free kick at the edge of the area. As he's going to try to go for home here. Not much time left in this one. Oh, it's just over the top of the crossbar. So I think the referee is going to be watching at his watch. All eyes will be on him. Played over the top. So they're able to maintain the possession. She's able to get it back. It's cut out again. So the game just going a bit, it's getting a bit scrappy now. Nice 1-2 in the middle areas. And Deportivo charging forward. Well played through. And a awful back pass. So he's gonna be sent off. So the referee has a lot of decisions to make. Of course, it's an indirect free kick. But more than that, he has to decide it's an indirect free kick. Yes, it's whether it's a red card or a yellow card. Let's see what pocket he's gonna go into. It's a yellow. So it's an indirect. He's lucky they're gonna wear only a yellow on that occasion, because normally the referee takes into consideration the portion of the play. So if it was just a back pass where he took up the ball by mistake, he calls it differently. If it was a back pass, the ball was on his way to goal and he interrupted a goal scoring opportunity. Well, the man with all the translation is that man. And he decided it was a yellow card, but it's an indirect. It has to hit someone. Experienced footballers know that from that area, if you blast the ball, it's going to touch the wall and go into the post. But inexperienced footballers like to touch it first, and that's the whole wall is going to come forward with it. So a comedy of errors, and the fans had a good laugh. Normally, when you experience it, you just normally blast the ball through the wall. It's going to touch somebody in the wall, that's going to be the indirect, and you're going to get your goal. But inexperienced players will want to touch the ball and cause the wall to break on you, and then it become ineffective. So there can't be much more time left in this one. But point the goalie, look at the finish on a high. That's a good turn. And then you just barge off the ball. The Deportivo team have shown that level of skill all game long. But it's not helped them on the scorecard. As there you see a man being shaken off with his boots. They've definitely shown a lot of skill. Veteran coaches will say that's not skill, that's tricks. Skill is knowing when to use the tricks in the right position. But they're a very skillful team, this Deportivo team. They've not optimized their skill in the right areas. So this one just really just cruising to the end. Deportivo looking to have something to say about it. As we see the assistant coordinator of the South Central Zone, Miss Martin Wilson, Lauren, not the one that the cartoonian sang about. She's looking to head to South Central because there can't be much time left in this one. Again, the referee stops play for a player down. It's been a very stop-start second half in this one. So the physio just jogs on.
What is it? Water?
Of course, physios, they know best, but it seems like they think that the remedy for this injury is water. I'm not trying to be funny, but sometimes I wonder when I see a physio running on with only a water or probably a bag of ice. And he had a bag of ice and water as well. So he has done what the community physio normally does, with a bag of ice and water. First responders so important in football injuries. Many a career is decided by the first respondent. But that's a topic for another time as the action continues on the field. It's a beautiful ball across. Good defensive work. And then with the goal at his mercy, he somehow conspired to put that one over. He's dragged back to his feet by his partner. Keeper Floyd limping as well. So they've been through the wars in this opening encounter for these two teams. And there definitely can't be much time left. All eyes on the man in the center, the referee. And that's the final whistle. So at the final whistle, it's Point Lagos. They win this one 3-1 against Deportivo. Deportivo, they'll have to go back to the drawing board. Point Lagos, they've got 3 goals and 3 points. So they win this one. Remember, action continue in the RBC West Penn Community Champions League on Sunday as the majority of leagues kick off. If you're in the South Zone, South Central, Skinner Park plans to be the place to be, as they say. They have 3 games, 2 games, and they start at 3 o'clock, so you can get there at Skinner Park. Of course, the southern home of football. So Skinner Park on Sunday. If you're in the Northwest, though, if you're in the Northwest on Sunday, you can go to the St. Andrews College grounds, as we have 3 games on at that time. Well, from all of us here, I want to tell you good night and good luck, and remember to be viewing for more RBC West Penn Island-wide Community League action.
For all your catering needs, weddings, baby showers, sporting events and much more, Rachel's Catering Services. WhatsApp at 715-0696.